Hello, everybody. Hello. If you are new to my channel, here are the questions. We're going to answer some questions that have been given to me through social media channels, mostly comments on videos, email, Facebook, and Instagram. So, if you are new, please hit that like and subscribe button as well as the bell notification. Let's get started, folks. Okay. First question. I got them on these little pieces of paper. What is the difference between talk time and available time as far as pay? So, as you know, I work for LiveOps. I am paid per talk minute. That pay per talk minute varies depending on the client I am servicing. So, I am going to use my phone. Let's give a little example. Let me pull up my calculator. Okay, say that I am paid 31 cents per talk minute. If I talk the whole time, I am paid $18.60 per hour. You're usually not talking the whole time. So I always figure I am going to talk 45 minutes out of every hour. That is $13.95 per talk time. Doesn't sound like much, but I have flexibility and make my own schedule, which is most important to me. Talk time is the time that you are logged in and active on a call. You are talking and speaking, and yes, the client and the company does know if there's too much dead air or if there's let me transfer you, let me place you on hold. It is the total time you are active on a call. So if my call starts at 3:55 and ends at 4:12, I am paid for 17 minutes of talk time for that time. That is not something that works out for everybody, so just assume you're going to be talking 45 minutes per hour on every active hour. What is the difference between remote and hybrid? So a remote job, you are working from home. Hybrid, you are working some of the time home and some of the time in an office. For example, if you are in a hybrid position, maybe you work from home Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and go into the office every Tuesday and Thursdays for in-person meetings. So that is the main difference. Hybrid is not for me. That is not something I'd ever do. It would be aggravating. So what software do you use for your videos? So to make my thumbnails, I use Canva, which has both a paid and free option. I use the paid option because I enjoy the pro images. For video editing, which you all know I'm very low tech, I don't do a ton of video editing, but to add the intros and do this and do that, I use Filmora Wondershare. I find it to be very user friendly, very beginner friendly. I don't have any B-roll or none of those crazy things. So I use Filmora. I use TubeBuddy. I am not on the most expensive plan. I think I'm on the starter plan for just a few dollars a month. And that lets me do a little bit more inside of YouTube that I'm wanting to do as far as without TubeBuddy, you are limited to 2 megabytes on your thumbnails, and my thumbnails sometimes are a little more colorful, a little more text on it, a little more me on it. So I use TubeBuddy to make sure that my thumbnails can be whatever size I want them to be. But those are basically the software that I use. How often should you post videos on a new channel? As starting this past November, I am now posting 5 to 6 times a week. 4 of those times are remote jobs, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Fridays like today is Q&A. Saturdays are going to be a combination of budgeting, grocery shopping, my online hauls, as well as my live ops, updates on that, how much money I'm making, just different sort of things, and you'll see that in my budget videos. And they're all short videos. The longest videos I have are these Q&As, and they're basically 8 minutes or so. How do you deal with boredom and loneliness? So I try, because I can set my schedule, I enjoy working for multiple clients. I enjoy breaking up my day. So, with the exception of Thursdays, because we know Thursdays are the days in the mornings that I like to take for myself. Um, in the mornings, I like to work one client. In the afternoons, a secondary client. And I keep myself social. I keep in touch with friends. I am active on Facebook and Instagram. I have a Fitbit, so I'm in a Fitbit group. I take walking challenges, which I'm currently number 2. And so yeah, I keep active with those things. You got to keep in touch with your friends, talk with your family. I've got pets, I've got hobbies outside of YouTube. So they're not all money making hobbies, but there are things that I enjoy. I enjoy reading, just a lot of different things, a lot of creative things. So that's pretty much how I deal with loneliness. You got to mix things up. You got to make sure you take care of yourself. You take care of both your physical, mental, and emotional health. How long does it take to get YouTube to see my videos? When I first started, and like I said, I'm very low tech, I'm in a small niche, it took me 100 videos for me to start popping up on a regular basis in other people's algorithms. So at that time, I was posting Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and that's 90 videos a month. So it took me 3 months. I was popping up, but I'm talking on a regular basis, where it's like, oh, there's Becky's video. Oh, there's Becky's video. Now I pop up pretty regularly for most people. Even on people that are not subscribers, I am seeing popping up. I'm hearing about it. They're coming to me like, hey, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. I see them on Facebook. And they're like, I was looking work from home, or I was looking for personal budget, or I was looking at live ops. And, I saw your video. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. So it does take about 3 months. I've made some changes and tweaks, so that does increase things. How do I know how many hours I worked as a 1099? You need to keep a log. So I have a little calendar book that is nothing but for financial stuff. And I keep it by my desk, and I write down clients, hours that I set my own schedule. So I set my schedule a couple of weeks ahead of time. I know Thursday mornings are my doctor's appointments. I know that I break up my day so I can get my 10,000 steps in. I know, we don't have a washer dryer, so I go across the street to the laundromat, so I know, laundry day. Hey. House cleaning, taking care of pets, taking care of myself, having that cups of coffee. You need to have it so you're not going, ah! That's all important. So, yeah. You just got to keep track. I try to work about 6 hours, 6 days a week. They're not, and that's on average. So I don't work 6 hours on Thursdays. I work 4. And then either Saturday or Sunday, I'll pick up another 2-3 hours. If I have a doctor's appointment on another day other than Thursday, I will work a Saturday and maybe take that day off. But, yeah. So that's just kind of how things are. So anyways, thank you so much. We are kind of running over on time. My name is Becky. I will see you next time.